Hi guys, it's Paul from Paul Cole Cricket, and here is another new bat from Kookaburra for 2023. It's the Aura in the 2.1 grade here at Uzi Sports. There's also a lower grade option here, the Aura in the 4.1 grade, and so a few different price options, but I'll spend the majority of the review talking about the 2.1. So yeah, as I say, brand new from Kookaburra for 2023. I think the stickers are really smart. I like the sort of the mixture of the blue, the purple and the red sort of fusing together. And here on the back really emphasised that there's a nice embossing here too. Looks really classy. So yeah, looks really nice. One of my favourites actually in the whole market for 2023. I must say, I think it's this kind of colour combination I don't recall seeing much if at all before in the cricket market. So yeah, top marks there. In terms of the looks, this is the grade. It's available in several grades, as I said, this being the grade 2, which just happens to be the highest grade currently in at Uzi Sports. 7 grains, all sapwood, pretty much blemish free as well. So very good looking for a grade 2 bat. You could argue it's been misgraded and perhaps ought to actually be a grade 1 bat. But yeah, looks wise, looks amazing. It's a mid-blade middle, Kookaburra say 210 to 230 millimeters from the toe, with a duck-bill toe as well, as you can see there. So it should pick up well. We'll check on that in a minute. But yeah, minimal concaving, apparently just 1 to 2 millimeters of scalloping according to Kookaburra, although it looks slightly more than that if I'm honest. But yeah, reasonably full, so fairly wide middle if you're hitting it off centre, getting reasonable amount of wood behind it. Specs wise, it's not massive to be honest. 36 millimeter edges, a 19 millimeter toe and a 56 millimeter spine. So on the spine in particular, by today's standards, that's not very high really. It is just 2.8 though, this bat, nice and light. So yeah, I suppose you wouldn't be expecting it to be massive, but yeah, I wouldn't say it's exactly low density. But anyway, in terms of that pickup, yeah, 2.8. Yeah, I mean, I did say with the duckbill in the middle, it should pick up well. I mean, nicely balanced, and yeah, it's really nice actually. That feels a bit lighter than 2.8 for me, maybe even 2.7 feel. Yeah, really nice balance pickup as well. You're probably noticing this tag, just quite a useful thing with Kookaburra bats. They have this giving you some instructions on knocking in and playing in and general maintenance for the bat, which I think is a nice touch. And then in terms of the responsiveness, why don't we give that a whirl now with the mallet, and then bounce the ball in it after, starting with the mallet toe up to the stickers as usual. Yeah, I mean, I've got to be honest, as I always am in these videos, and say I might be expecting slightly more responsive for that, given the price that this bat is, which I'll talk about shortly. But anyway, let's give it a chance for the ball. Up high, down low. Yeah, I'd say a bit better down low than up high actually, which is interesting. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's going to get better after knocking in, which is a service Uzi Sports can provide if you were to get the bat. But as I said, I'm not massively impressed. It's all right, but given the price, which is £319.99 in this grade, I think that's representative and absolutely fine if you're judging it from a looks point of view. But if you're judging it from a performance point of view, possibly not, possibly a little bit overpriced if I'm being completely honest. I do like this new Kookaburra branded grip, this new sort of texture. Looks quite tacky to the touch, looks like reasonable quality. Semi-oval handle, by the way, as usual with Kookaburra bats, or maybe slightly more oval actually. And a reasonable thickness as well, to be fair, for sort of medium to thick, I would say. It's probably one of the reasons it picks up well. But yeah, and this is a grade 4 option, obviously 4.1, so it does have more blemishes, it's fewer grains, not as clean, that kind of thing, but a pretty big saving on the price. This Uzi Sports is selling for £179.99, and to remind you, yeah, this is £319.99. So good that there are options, price points for everyone. The Kookaburra toe guard I didn't mention, but that's included as standard. I like that, but there's no anti-scuff sheet or edge tape. You might want to think about adding that if you were to get the bat. But yeah, all in all, I think from a branding and a looks point of view, top marks. But in terms of the actual performance, I did tap this one up as well before the video, and I got to say I had a similar sort of feel to it. It's sort of medium, if not medium to hard, and just not quite as responsive as I might expect. So that's the only thing. I mean, they will get better after knocking in. Bats always do. But I just think relative to other bats you can get on the market for this kind of price, I wouldn't say it's up there as one of my favourites on that basis, but I still think this might be worth a look. If you're a Kookaburra fan and if you're in the Swindon area, maybe come down to Uzi Sports, see if you agree with me in the flesh. Alternatively, you can order online. They ship globally, so wherever you are in the world, you could get your hands on one of these from Kookaburra. That's the Aura, brand new for 2023. Thanks a lot for watching, and please do subscribe to the channel as well.